La Ferrari 12 cilindri non rende omaggio solo a un solo motore. Il frontale infatti si ispira a un modello famoso del passato, la Daytona. Forgive my Italian, it's a little bit rusty, but I'm basically saying in Italian that this car pays homage to the Ferrari Daytona and the 365 GT V4, spectacular V12 Ferraris from the past. And you could tell by the front engine design that this looks exactly like a Ferrari Daytona, a beautiful car that pays homage to the past. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is a beautiful Ferrari 12cilindri car that I will have the opportunity to test drive today. This is a cool car, front engine, 12 cylinder, and it even has like a mid-engine design because the cockpit is so set back into the chassis and it just leaves enough space for the 12 cylinder to be positioned behind the front axle. This is very intelligent engineering. It features a carbon fiber roof and ample storage capacity that makes this one of the most practical Ferraris in existence. What's really cool about this car is you have a very cool Brembo brake system that is a modern carbon ceramic system that allows for a 21-inch Michelin Pilot Sport tire to be fit into this location. Plenty of technology is thrown into this car that allows for a wonderful driving experience. This is not necessarily like the mid-engine sports car type of experience where you have balance. This is like long distance cruising. This is comfort between you and your wife. This is a type of experience where you can go across the country in complete comfort and you will have one of the most amazing experiences ever. I'm excited to drive this, so let's get this on the road. So now I'm gonna get into the 12 cilindri, 12 cilindri. Let's see if I fit in this car. Oh, this interior is gorgeous. Is this like a green leather?
It is.
It is a green leather. It's a firm seat. Wow, this is nice. The interior to this is quite gorgeous. Everything, even the Manatino with the engine start stop. There's a screen here. This is the actual. I guess this is the key, and this is the reverse. This is the Prindle setup where you would normally find a stick shift in an older vehicle, and there's a screen over there as well. Beautiful seats, very comfortable, and tons of storage capacity. Foot on the brake, and I love how this is a screen now in comparison to the old one where it was like a very analog situation. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And then you can use your arrows to adjust, okay?
So this is for the side mirror adjustments. And this is for, oh, these are like the headlights, blinkers.
Correct. Phone.
Phone.
All your actual dynamics are going to be this right dial here.
Yeah.
You can actually soften up the suspension set by actually pressing that in.
Okay.
Bumpy road mode.
Oh, excellent. I did have the option to test drive the Pura Sangue, but I could not resist the temptation to drive the 12 cilindri because it just presents itself as a much more enticing option. The 12 cilindri is one of those exciting cars that I've been excited to drive for a very long time. It's a naturally aspirated 12-cylinder motor that you just don't see Ferrari making these days. Even their F80, their top-of-the-line car, comes with a 6-cylinder, and that is completely dominated by just the idea of it being a performance-driven car. Whereas this taps into the old-school feel of being in a 12-cylinder machine that has no hybrid assist, no turbos, no superchargers, nothing, no assist, just you and 12 cylinders. And it's naturally aspirated, making 819 horsepower. I was asking, like, is this the final car that you're gonna make with this many cylinders? And they would not budge. They would not give me any information. But I suspect that this is the final 12-cylinder naturally aspirated car that Ferrari will make, at least for a very long time, without it being a special edition. This was a really cool experience. I got to drive this thing and it was spectacular. The acceleration was mind boggling. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the footage for the 12cilindri unfortunately got lost because my camera had ceased to function for the duration of the test drive. I know. I was very disappointed, but I figured I'd share that information because although it was sad, it's somewhat comical that I'm given the opportunity to drive one of the greatest cars of our generation, and that's when my camera stops functioning. It was an amazing drive, and I will share that it is an amazing handling car. It's a very big car, but it drives smaller. It turns very small. It feels very small. Like the turning, it doesn't feel like a very long GT car. And I was very shocked at how comfortable the ride was because I sat in the car, and despite the seats being very firm, it felt like I could sit in them for hours. Ergonomically, everything was placed in a very good way. In the steering wheel, it was a cool car. But what made up for it, gentleman who owned the property, I got to see his personal Ferrari collection. His F40 was outstanding.